And yet, despite the horrors, we still persist. Alright, hello, it's stream time. So, right, it's Thursday, and we recently finished Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game. EX is gonna be, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, so, since that's a new thing, I had to find something I'd played before, before we get to the other thing that comes out in March, which is, the Alex World Tour mode stuff. I forgot to look up exactly when the date of that is, but it's kind of the middle of the month, so yeah, I need something a bit short to fill the time. And, there was a game I played a while back, Donut County, that I figured would be pretty perfect. It's probably going to be a session or two. It's not a terribly long game, but at some point last year, I was like, I want a thing to play on the Steam Deck, and it was pretty perfect for it. So yes, Donut County is a game by Ben Esposito, and we'll get to the actual meat of the game in a sec, but if I have to make a comparison, I'd probably say, if you want kind of like a light Katamari-esque experience, this is a pretty good, pretty good deal for that. It's not quite the same thing, and I don't think it's a perfect comparison, but it definitely has a very similar vibe of relatively laid-back puzzle that is kind of about progress, size progress. You'll see what I mean in a sec, so, yeah, I think that's, more or less all I want to get into. It's a fairly simple game, again, fairly short. When I say laid back, it's even more laid back than Katamari in that, like, you're never particularly in any sort of risk, and there's no time limits per mission, so, yeah, let's see how this goes. So let's just, look at that there Animal Crossing image. There we go. Oh, shoot. You know what I did forget to do, though? Let me just, sorry, real quick. Also need to go and say properties, no Steam overlay. There we go. Okay. Oh, hold on a sec. Yeah, first complete. Oh, you know what I bet I know what it is. I bet I know what it is. Properties, capture mode. This one. Okay, alright. Now it should work. There we are. Okay, right, yeah. Sometimes some games just need me to pick a different option in OBS. And that's freezes specifically because I'm clicking out of the window so I can lower the volume. And also make it so that there aren't images on OBS. I don't need to know the outline of where chat's supposed to be. It will drive me slowly mad if I'm forced to see that over the course of the stream, so... Right, anyway, I do not remember if this is the image you get for beating the game specifically, and if it is, don't pay attention to any of this. This will overwrite your current save, that's fine. We'll live with that. House. So what's going on in here? So anyway, here's our friend. He's a raccoon. We can text a bird at him. That bird meant quiet. I'm dead. I've died. Please have some respect. That's why. The double bird. I've gotten you with a triple. Can't outdo me there, can you? The honking man woke me up again. Always gotta be careful of avenging. I mean, we can't really see him past the UI, but he seems to be enjoying the bread. Why should I not? Exactly, he needs bread to live. BK's very inconsiderate. Well, let's go to our job at the donut shop, I suppose. Our very ordinary job. We all know how donut shops work, right? Let's see, so... I can either use a mouse, or I can move this around with the control stick. That's right, here's a hole. Every time something falls down the hole, it gets slightly bigger. It's a little hard to notice at first. But eventually, it is very clearly much bigger, so... Yeah, when I say Katamari-esque, this is what I mean. You are given a certain amount of space to work with, and you basically just have to identify items around the area. And send them all into the hole. Like that person. They're gone now. They're in the hole. Where they're meant to be. So anyway, that's how donuts work. We all know this. Hey, you know, BK might be inconsiderate, but he does know how to take care of the honking man. The honking man won't interfere with anybody ever again. It sure did. Donuts do well to pacify people. It's beyond just cool. Level 9's a huge deal. We're so very close to that quadcopter. It's all we've ever needed, really. Six weeks later. We must be enjoying our quadcopter by now. Let's see, I'm looking around the screen. I'm not oh, no. Oh, no, I am seeing a quadcopter, but, it's in pieces. This betrayal. I mean, I, the viewer, do. That this is the thing I'm invested in. I was told there'd be a quadcopter, and there is, but it's dead. I mean, that is a good question, though. This looks like it took a lot of efforts. Char voice. I've never destroyed anything in my entire life. I mean, you're only stuck if you let yourself be stuck. Yeah, everything's fine. Maybe this is where we just start a new life. Yeah, I mean, that is how donuts work. He's not with the rest of us. He's not ready for the underground society we live in now. Alright, well. That is BK and the quadcopter. You're probably wondering how they got here. Well, it all started at Potter's Rock. Okay, so he ordered a donut, and a donut he shall get. I mean, look, granted, this doesn't really look like any kind of donut I've ever seen in my life, but, I mean, it's how donuts work. There we go. Okay, yeah. So sometimes things are a little tough to fit in the hole, but you can usually physics something in. If you've got to wrestle a little bit, then so be it. But as long as all things fall to the hole eventually, you're good. Whoop. It seems somebody doesn't want her donuts. Are you sure, ma'am? Are you positive? I mean, who could say to a donut? Who could say no to a donut, rather? Okay, well... I'll just devour this soup real quick. Yeah, watch closely. As Potter goes down. Okay, well... Things eventually get pretty easy to shove into the hole once it's big enough, and I mean, we can smash those vases, making it even easier. If I could just move you to your side, that'd be great, but I've got no real way of, shoving you. Alright, oh, are you the sun? Is it just the sun, or is your mother also in there? Oh, wait. There we go. Just have to unbalance it. Alright. Oh, you just warped there. I feel like that's cheating. Ah, well, anyway. Let's see. Well, if we absorb the furnace... then we can heat up this hot air balloon. And it's incredibly powerful. There he goes. You don't know what you're missing, Potter's son. Whatever your name is. Like, you're not gonna join the rest of the society in the hole? I mean, come on! Why would you not want to? Look, I know... it's very sparse now, but it will be populated eventually. You just have to get it on the ground floor. Or underground floor, as it were. And I mean, your house is down there too, so like... I don't know what you're doing if you're not going into the hole. Ah, well. Great delivery. We did it. Oh man, we're a ways from rank 10. I can see how this took 6 weeks. Alright, so let's check the Trashopedia. Because it's very important. You get all of BK's opinions on the various items you collect throughout the game. You may think there's loot inside because it says barrel, but it's full of spiders. That's a kind of loot. Cardboard box. It's a free house. Don't let it get wet. Cave. Go in here if you want to get yelled at by coyotes. And who doesn't? Coffee mug. Coffee rules. It burns your tongue and makes you go to the bathroom. Helmet. Protects you from cows? I mean, if it's not tested, yeah, you don't want to say that with confidence. Swimming pool. Do not try to wash cotton candy in the pool. This tip will save your life. I forget what I said earlier. BK is very considerate. The K stands for considerate, just not spelled correctly. You can make your own bones at home. It's true. Drinking from this is like kissing a dog, but not as fun. Donut rock. It's a rock. Don't try to eat it. Kiln. Just a normal stove that you fill with mud. Do you not do that with other normal stoves? Oh dear. Moving on. Potter's house. Potter and Pup used to live here. I guess his son is named Pup. Paper ball. Sometimes you can find good ideas inside. Picnic bench. How many birds are you willing to fight for a bag of chips? I'm thinking at least 12. It also kind of depends on the bird. Pot. Cylinder. Easy to knock over. Pot inverted. Check the bottom for bugs. Pot large. Oh, it's a pot. Picket fence. Usually a good sign there's trash nearby. Pottery wheel. Spins mud around. For fun. Pot. Bottom heavy. Another pot. Wow. A hiding wall. Good for peeking. Someone bought this sign in case you were thinking of buying it yourself. I was. Spyglass. This tube lets you see spies. It doesn't help you catch them, though. Make your eyes cry when you stick your head in. Child safety cactus. Climb inside for a free ride. See, BK's got a lot of good ideas. He's an ideasman. Have a garbage day. Yeah, and you got one. You got the donut, and he got a balloon ride. I mean, he probably saw the flashback. Well, what could you have been distracted by? He ordered a donut, that's your first mistake. Alright, well, here we are at the ranger station. Deploy the hole. Okay, well, we don't have a very large hole right now. It is large enough for snakes, however. Unfortunately, they do resist being devoured by the hole, but only for so long. Okay, in there, Danger Noodle. I kinda wanna get everything else first, just to make the snakes a little easier. If you're wondering, yeah, there's a spotlight, no, this isn't a sneaking mission. I mean, really, what's she gonna do if she finds me anyway? Look, the snake's not doing anything to stop the hole. Spotlight's not gonna do anything. Snake danger. Honestly, more places need that sign. The chickens are very observant. Can't quite get you yet. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, here we go, snake danger. Yeah, you do gotta be careful. See that snake tail there? And, yep. Knock the chicken down. Snake danger goes up. Whee! Snake danger is at maximum. How do I remove this snake from the hole? I mean, really. Need to get this guy out of here. Maybe if I brush it against this sign for a bit. Surprisingly tricky to do this. There you go. Okay, gotta slow down a little. Excuse me, get out of here. Okay, I was doing it the wrong way. Of course. Gotta unscrew the sign. Alright, snake danger is beyond maximum. Alright, well, time to devour all things. You've made it too easy for me, Helen. So make sure I gotten everything else first. Your time will come eventually. Everybody's time comes eventually. Yours is now. Freight delivery. Ugh, they make you work so hard for that quadcopter. Ugh. Why can't quadcopters be easy? Anyway, here are the ranger station treasures. It's one thing to own a chicken, but 2 chickens? That's 2 things. A large mug for dirt lovers. You're always on the wrong side of it. This wire allows you to grab the egg and pet the chicken. Gloves for your car. Wood jail for freaks. Plastic bird that scares you. A live spaghetti. A live spaghetti with the ability to hate. I don't know, that doesn't sound like a very cool snake. If your chicken doesn't have a swing... Wow. No one knows what it says. Only monsters don't press the button. Tells you what temperature the snakes are. Snakes go to die here. Oh no. It's shaped to look like a big bird. Tune in to spy on the government. Boy, I wish. Do not get spotted. Hey, like I said, you can get spotted all you want. Of course, that is in hole mode. BK himself, yeah, probably won't want to get spotted by one of those. Have a garbage day. You know, we're not even 1,000 feet below. I don't know what everybody's complaining about. Well, she is down here with the snakes now. I do appreciate the capital H here. What? No. He's probably a really cool and nice guy. Uh-oh. Salt and Pepper are having some trouble. Bird made for liking. Ah, a terrible hunger. Yeah, that seems to be, by sheer coincidence, how all of these starts. Look at that dog go. That's a very powerful dog. I don't know if even the hole will be able to absorb it. Alright, well, we gotta go for everything else first, of course. Start with the small things. Gotta go for the fish. Okay. Right to me, dog. I didn't even need to do anything. Congratulations, you played yourself. Alright, so let's see. Alright, well, unfortunately I've absorbed this water, which means the hole's filled. Hey, can you swim in this fish? Do you like the— ah, there we go, classic. Gotta go to the Drinky Bird. Of course, I should have known. Oh, it's the Drinky Bird. Alright, well, the Drinky Bird is a very powerful ally, which is all well and good. But, I don't think he knows what he's doing. Because, of course, I am only growing in power as I do this. Yoink. Go. Alright, well, there's no more water. But it's not your time yet, bird. Let's see. A bit of water here. Get this fish. Now's your time. You too go down to the hole. I mean, that was a pretty great delivery, but I can't imagine that's gonna be much experience. It's a very short delivery. Though there was a betrayal in there, I don't know if that counts for more or less points. Anyway, Trashopedia. Salt's trailer. Portable outhouse. Ew. Half of a mouse guitar. Has the word forever carved into it. Free sled. Press the buttons on top to select your flavor. You know, we've all been doing it wrong by pressing all of them down. Foolishly. We're just giving ourselves all the flavors, and, you know, that's just kind of gross. Fries holder. Extremely terrible way to keep your fries safe. Yeah, there's an open cover and everything. Nothing to, actually, keep those fries clear of paws. There should at least be some netting. You can tell fish your secrets. They won't remember anything. Tennis balls only grow in hard-to-reach places. Tell me how to get ate by a bird. Tell me. I don't think I can. It hasn't happened to me yet. Wow. Fell in love with a bird. Yep. Is that legal? In some states. Hi? My god, the coyote! Well, now it's back in business. I mean, you went from donuts to vegetables. I mean, yeah, they're better for you, but they're not donuts. Okay, well, Coyote didn't clarify if they'd ordered a donut. But they're getting one anyway. Okay, so let's see. Well, as always, small things. Getting those first. Alright. Well, we can absorb the corn, but the cart wants to go in the hole. We just can't make it go in the hole yet. Alright, well. Avert your eyes. There's popcorn on screen, horrifying as it is. It has attracted birds, however. And the birds, too, must be sent to the hole. And we can just reabsorb the popcorn. We've made extra hole energy. And now we can absorb the tents, eventually. Oh, Coyote's tent puts up a fight. It's dancing! Coyote moved tents. A second tent, you say? Tricky. Well, I'll get to you eventually. But I mean, I need to send everything else down to the Trashopedia first. Cause really, Trashopedia is the most important part of this experience. Guess we can't get the sign. At least I hope I didn't miss it. That'd be awful. We're getting close to that rank 10. We'll be there eventually. Corn cob. Someday, everything will be made of corn. God help us all. Why waste a good cart on anything besides hot dogs? You can get a good ice cream cart too, just have to have the proper equipment. Rocks were given to us by aliens. This is probably the worst place to pour milk into. Try washing yourself with soup. You might feel good. Fake house that's easy to steal from. Corn that was punished. And punishes in return. An early type of television. A small food fortress. You can live inside this if your house gets full. If you make a crow mad, it will steal your credit card number. That's why I always gotta be careful around them. They are very good at counting, I hear. Or is it they're good at being counted? Never had that clarified. Ah well. Back to the pit. Which is different from the hole. The hole leads to the pit. But the hole is elsewhere. Salt, also very anti-vegetable. Look, we all like donuts here. That's not in question. Now, BK. Look, you do need a good well, most living things need a good diet. You might just need garbage, now that I think about it. No, don't think like that, Coyote. Ah, see, in the end, Coyote did order a donut. What else is there that we've been seeing if not donuts? Truly, donuts are a mystery. We should really stop to ponder this for as long as possible. Yeah, just naming donuts now. No, yeah. They are the hole. That's pretty deep, just like where we are now. New phone. Ooh, donut. It's what they always say. Alright, here we are in Hopper Springs. Let's see. Very small hole this time. But we've got some stuff we can send down. We've got a bunch of stones, really. We've got plenty to work with. This carrot might be a problem, though. Yeah, see, can't do anything with it. Now it's stuck. Whatever am I gonna do about this carrot? Yeah, if only there was somebody who could do something about the carrot. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think it's over. I don't think we can do anything. Huh? What about you? You want any? Ah, perfect, you fool! Alright, now we got 2 rabbits in here. We now have many rabbits in here. Okay, well, you just keep working, and eventually we'll have this place absorbed in no time. Still too big. There we go. Alright, and another pair. Really, they're just doing all the work for us at this point. Nope. Wait, no, I still need you in the hole, though. I'm gonna need you all to fit. Alright, there we go. Okay, now everybody stay in this time. There we go. Great delivery. We got 2 people. I don't think we're even halfway to that rank 10 yet. I think we're still a little under. Carrot, small. One of the most random vegetables. Wow, why is it so big? Carrots grow underground and are therefore extremely untrustworthy. Wait, but does that mean you're untrustworthy now that you're underground? There's pondering. Imagine loving carrots so much you want to live inside one. Bunnies love to chew on stuff because of their evil nature. Bunnies want to destroy everything, and they don't know why. Cute, but I will not be fooled. BK's on the up and up. There's no taste like fresh dirts. Dirt spoon. If you put seeds inside and water it every day, it's still boring. Clearly designed by aliens. Does no one else see it? You can step on this if you hate dirt. Provides minimal cover, and is very hot. Early type of tablet from when it used to be a piece of furniture. Oops, out the window. I mean, really, tablets can still be furniture if you really try hard enough. Hurl me into a dumpster. Alright, so where did those rabbits end up anyway? They've gotta be around here somewhere. Yeah, we can all agree. Trash, pretty great. You mean they're not supposed to just be piles of trash? Oh, wow. I guess Salt and Pepper have a common enemy now. Alright, well, here's Joshua Tree. As I understand it, there are a lot of houses close to this. Just kind of visible in the background. Alright, well, guess I'll take that. Well, once again, there's some fire here, and, well, we know how fire's been working. But what will we need this fire for? I mean, technically everything here's flammable, but it can also be sent to the hole, so, like... I don't know if this matters that much. Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep on getting this stuff. Oh, there we go. You gonna let that go, or...? Huh. Man, this guy does not care. Just, like, in general. Alright, well, what about... making the trailer really hot? Does that do anything? No. There we go. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Huh, I guess I didn't do that the first time. Which means surely I can complete this without, having to do that, since I did. Okay, the bench didn't get me any kind of achievement. Or the, table, rather. Okay, there we go. Right, I just had to light the trees ablaze. Silly me. Alright, keep kicking, bird. You're being very helpful right now, which, yeah, it's cool by me. If you want to be an accomplice, that's fine. That trailer's been on fire for a while now. You might want to leave. Like, look, I get it. You're afraid of the unknown. You don't know what's in the hole, but at this point, you gotta take your chances, dude. I still can't get the trees. These are particularly tricky trees. Alright, bird. Gotta be able to get you eventually. There we go. I knew I would. And one more coal for the road. Great delivery. Joshua Tree. Old and ugly tree. There's usually a bobcat scowling on top of them. Not this time, though. We've got no bobcats. A little disappointing. Pour a glass of water on this and scream. What, my own, or what? It's really hot to protect the food inside. The opposite of a refrigerator. Barbecue batteries. Rude style of grass. Kinda weird how large and perfectly shaped these boulders are. Nature does cool things sometimes. It's It's like the aliens are mocking us. Folds up when you least expect it. Being a raccoon probably does not help. Mouse guitar. This piece says, best bros. A dumpster that you can attach to your car. A dumpster you can drive. See? Everything's garbage. Like this day. Yeah, I was burning a lot of things for a while. In fairness, I was also burning your trailer. They don't usually receive those. Yeah, that's probably more your problem, though. That sounds unsafe. Talk to me after class. For the unsafeness factor. You'd have to. Well, we'll see how true that is at Beach Lot C. Alright, where are we starting? I guess we'll just get some of this here. This cactus does not want to be devoured. Thankfully this water also isn't enough to fill the hole, cause we don't have a drinky bird here anymore. Our old accomplice is somewhere in the hole. Here we go. Got him. Well, I mean, that seemed pretty unsafe, but the birds are mostly unscathed. There is a person lunching on top of that cliff, isn't there? You know, if we just use one of these fireworks, we could have a whole lot of material for the hole. One's not enough, you say? Well, that's fine. The hole is patient. The hole understands rule of threes. It's fine. These things can take time. Alright, well, obviously we gotta get you first before you get up and run away. Unfortunately, there is yet more popcorn. Well, I mean, as long as it helps the hole in the end, it's fine. There's like something right at the edge. I don't know if that's something I'm missing because it's, just outside the hole's range, but hopefully not. I'd really hate to miss something for the Trashopedia. Ah well. It was a great delivery anyway. We're getting closer. everyone is weak to fire. True. Cliffs are a type of trap created by aliens. This corn has white stuff on it, and spicy stuff. It's really good. You have to fight a seagull to get this. The texture is highly regarded. Sure. If you say so. You can't make me read. I'm not gonna do it. 99% of seagulls are criminals. You can use fireworks to remove hair. I don't think I'd recommend it, but okay. A spicy candle store. Pretty common type of treasure chest. Don't drink immediately. Wait until all the fizz is gone. Starting to think that BK might not be trustworthy after all. Seagulls love French fries because it's the main crop of their homeland. That I did not know. You'd think they'd be tired of it. Morsel has a nicer car than I do. I don't even know what car BK has, do we? I don't think we've seen it. That is a sound that was made several times, yes. Okay, so BK is admitting to sending the holes now. He's pretty sure he can make an excuse for just about anything at this point. Even the bird weirdos. Especially the bird weirdos. Alright, so... here's Coco, Gecko Park. Does he bird as much? I don't know if he birds as much. Yeah, that does give them enclosure advantage. Ah, he's confident though. Ah, yes. The flat, hollow Earth theory. I can't really make jokes about how it's possible, because then someone out there might genuinely think that. You never know. Yeah, it does seem like, Mira immediately knew that there would be trouble. Well, sounds like all blame should shift to her, then. Okay, so... lot of little blendy boys. You can definitely see them even when they're not actively running away, but, their camouflage does help them hide. There we go. Got him eventually. They're also kind of color-coded by size. Yeah, like you're all this kind of, shade of... kind of a bluish green, grayish green. Something like that. Yeah, you can try to escape, but each time I get one of you, it gets easier. That's the nature of the hole. Okay, well I know now that I can absorb you. Come on, into the hole, there you go. Got more of them, they just keep cropping up. Not yet. There's more stuff to get first. Oh! Ah! A segmented tree. Can't get the top yet, though. Alright, well, the underground now has music, so... I really can't see how anybody would complain about the living conditions there. They've got a single radio. Life seems like it'd be pretty good. Oh, is that a xylophone? They've got so much. Really, I can't see why anybody would complain at this point. Well, just need a few more things, and then I can take the house. Here we go. In you go. Great delivery. So close, we're like 3/4 towards that quadcopter. What's in the Trashopedia? Book blue? Probably a book with proof that aliens exist. BK won't know though, because he's not going to read. Probably a book about something boring like collectible spoons. There need to be a lot of books about that, there's so many spoons to collect. How does he fit inside? Keeps your hands warm. He has 9,999 unread emails. He can't get any more than that. Unless he gets the limit breaker for his email service. Punish your clothes for getting wet. The only good bird is a fake bird. A chair that wishes it was a bed. Just a little farther back and it could be. Talk into this to sound like an alien. The human ear can hear... The human ear can hear over 100 songs. Put this in your house to keep things damp. Needs no introduction, the gold standard. It's a mighty fine trash can indeed. Imagine if your feet were sticky all day. I would die, BK. I would simply perish. I would just wake up one day and go, my existence sucks, and I would explode. So, I don't want to imagine that, thank you. If I had sticky feet, I'd walk on the ceiling and scream. I'm going to get sticky feet. I'm going to do it. You can't stop me. I mean, Godspeed, but I could never want that for my life. Coco plays this every day to make his neighbors mad. A vibraphone. Doesn't hurt too bad. This is property of Donut County. Send it back immediately. Have garbage day? Should've warned Coco about the hole. Sounds like we're gonna need to get advice from Salt and Pepper on how to make up. Oh, the catapult upgrade! What a wild and crazy time that was. Yeah, that's a fair point. True, Jellybean, true. Kiss her! Yeah, you know, that's not necessarily stealing. There was no intent for theft. It's just, you know, all things coincidentally happen to wind up in the hole. Nobody wanted the eggs, nobody intended to get them. The hole just takes off. And eventually, if everything's in the hole, then nothing's stolen anymore. It'll just be like everything on the surface, but underground instead. Alright, here we are at the chicken barn. Aw, tragic scene. Well, you know what would make it better? A hole. Well, I mean, here's a raccoon over here. It's not BK. We can see BK in the corner over there. It's definitely not him. I want that grass over there, but I'm simply not allowed to have it. Fine, fine. Let me have this clipboard, though, and this raccoon. See, how could the raccoons be at fault for anything? The hole takes them, too. Mira won't take birds for an answer, fine. She won't bird with us anymore. Oh, man, but the quadcopter, though. Okay, so let's see. Look at that. Cool tech right there. And a Raccoon Lagoon ticket. Man. Well, gotta get the catapult. And now we only have well... Now we only have $3 to our name. BK is nothing if not selfless. Press A to catapult. So yeah, you can see up there in the corner that there are particular items that get sent up. Now, not everything that we absorb can be catapulted back out, so that does kinda mess up Mira's plan there. Oh, hey, look. Take that orange. Oh, hey, there was actually a chicken in here all along. So yeah, as it turns out, there were multiple items we needed from that crate. Okay, so, you know, as it turns out, the catapult is pretty good. Whoop. Come home to roost, come on. There you go. You got it. Whoop. Darn it. Alright, make another one. Thank you. Darn it. There we go. Now that's a good amount of eggs. But I can't press the egg switch anymore. No, that's fine. I need a few more to absorb that. Let's see, there we go. Give me that silo. Ooh, give me that everything. Oh, and the crate that I missed earlier, thank you. yeah, there we go. Oh, it's struggling. Oh, and we're missing that bell. Boo. I bet that's such a good entry on the Trashopedia. Ah, well. It was still a great delivery nonetheless, and, you know, we're closer to the quadcopter. That's right, 10. We're almost there. Barn, small. This might grow up into a real barn someday. I won't bow down to a chicken. Ever. If you carry this and look mad, you can walk into anywhere. True. If it doesn't have a crate, it's not a video game. Eggs saved my life. True story. Expensive sand. Farm tubes. No purpose. I just get them for fun. The good part of a donuts. Walking under a ladder isn't bad luck, it's embarrassing to the ladder. Scoop out the inside before you eat the rind. Any truck could be carrying a pig, but not this one. This thing goes from 0 to 60 in 60 seconds. The old way of making holes. You really couldn't make a hole like this with a farm shovel, though. The modern day holes are just so much better. If you can get into one of these, you're rich. Who will invent the next strawberry? If you eat the seeds, you might turn into a watermelon. It's true, and then you have to kill the original watermelon to turn back. Have a garbage day. I mean, did anybody? Maybe the hole just came into being. That's ridiculous. Don't be ridiculous, Mira. Yeah, I mean, if they can get the donuts anywhere, why not try? But, if you were successful, it'd be wonderful. It's a tough job, but somebody's gotta do it. Yeah, you're supposed to take care of them, but sometimes just get got. Look, the bees just knew you ordered a donut, and so they wanted to destroy you and take the donut for themselves. It only makes sense. So here we are at the Honey Nut Forest. We've got any bear claws? We will eventually. Alright, so what do we got? We've got frog. I want frog, but frog's over there. Frog is difficult to reach. And finally we have something we can catapult. Let's see. Well, it's only the honeycomb, You want this? You do. To your detriment, however. Alright, well. Thankfully the frog can be catapulted. Which is good. Because we'll need frog for the hives. And the bees. See, I think the frog is becoming more and more powerful, much in the same way the bees are. Or the hole is, rather. By devouring these bees. This is not a permanent ally, of course. The hole will eventually consume the frog completely too. But for the time being, frog is very valuable. Alright, going for the lowest one first. No, don't you worry, frog. You don't need to go after the bees yourself. I'll send you up. Oh, didn't quite get that one. Shadow's more over here, isn't it? There we go. Alright, into the hole. There we go. Couldn't quite get him. Let's see. What else might we get? Rule of thirds again? Rule of threes, rather? There we go. Got her eventually. And that's done. Great delivery. We're so close to that quadcopter. I hate to recommend overtime, but we might want a little overtime here. Crashpedia, bee. Bees are very hyper, and they like to kiss their mom's butt. That is quite disgusting. Why are you like that, bees? If you sleep in your shed, no one will steal your tools. You can't say no one, they might. A piece of fruit that bees love to hang out in. Bees are always making desserts. Very nice of them. Bees rent apartments from their mom. Also, I appreciate that the honeycomb pattern seems to just be like a layer. There's just like a layer back there. That's just the honeycomb pattern that stays still. Much like Stan's jacket from, Monkey Island. It's a watering can, but for making bees tired. You can predict the weather based on the time between a frog's croak. Sometimes it's wrong. Sticky. Rub this on your stuff to make it harder to steal. Pine cones make no sense. It's not a good fruit. There are no games on it. Dang it, don't got games? Jeez, Bear Claw. It's out of gas. A seat that creates bugs. Perfect spawn point for them. Have a garbage day. What about you? I mean, you're all the way over there. You deserve what you got. Okay, well, look, you should have a livelihood, but, how much of a bug problem are we talking? Cause, this is a restaurant we're talking about. Alright, well, Cat Soup. Not an appealing sounding name, but okay. Okay, so I've seen one bug, however, that's a nightmare creature, and it's actively heading after the hole, and look, the hole has no fear, but those are terrible bugs. Those are terrible demon bugs, and I want nothing to do with them. Oh, I can't get that water. There we go. Awkward water physics. Ah well. I hate to have these things crawling around in our new underground society, but they are really excited, though. Yeah, like, he is just gunning for this hole. He's escaping by entering a foreign land. Which is the underground, and man, he went in the hole really quickly. Alright, well, I guess that's, the only 2 bugs. It still doesn't look like a great kitchen, if I'm being entirely honest. Okay, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna want a little bit of salt. Oh god. Oh no, more demon bugs. Oh, and they really want the soup. Oh, come on, dude. Alright, well. You just get in the hole so you don't have to be a problem again. Okay, we gotta refill the soup. This time don't drink it early. That was on you. Like, I'm over here avoiding this horrible nightmare bug. Like, your impatience caused you to have a bad meal that you hated. I'm not gonna get blamed for that. There we go. Bird appreciated that. Okay. I'm pretty sure bugs are your #1 patron. Look. It's not a great restaurant. For one, your only ingredients seem to be salt and pepper, or whatever might have been in that soup base, but it really does seem like it's just closer to a broth. And also, the bugs are having a party here, so... yeah, no, we are going to have to shut this place down. Through shoving it into the hole. Hopefully there is a better restaurant that yours can be absorbed into once it reaches the underground. In you go. Oh, want that dumpster too. And you know what? It's in the area. We might as well nab this building. This building too. Oh. A little bit difficult to get it in, but... there we go. Oh wait, no, I want the bunker. Darn it. I missed it. I missed it for my own hubris. We ranked up. I feel like that's not a good victory for the quadcopter, though. I mean, if we got the quadcopter, we got the quadcopter. I should not be ashamed, even though I could have done more. Go to the Trashopedia. Soup bowl. Soup has many health benefits if you sit in the pot long enough. Use this to reach the food. Polite to put your butts on this. The restaurant stools want your butt on it. Metal house. So many houses aren't made out of candy. Truly a shame. What can I say? I hate it. Why is this in the Trashopedia? Who cares? Hey, I mean, a pallet's pretty useful. Use this to wrap up your food when you're done. Candles get better the more you have. At least 1,000 is a good starting point. Not a big deal. I got like 100 of these at home. BK, how do you live with yourself? BK, how? Oops, I want to see the condiment cart. Free food. You don't even have to buy anything. Turns food into math. It's bookmarked. Secret soup recipe, 2 shakes salt, 3 shakes pepper. Yeah, that's really not a lot of either for a soup. If you have like a small cup of soup, that'd probably be enough. Maybe like a bowl, but like a whole pot of soup? No, you need a lot more than that. Restaurant crate. It's rude that I can't fit inside. Food only garbage can. Sometimes there's breakfast inside. Use salt to make food taste like the ocean. Add pepper if your food tastes too good. Somebody not a fan of pepper. Soup was invented. It sure was, BK, it sure was. Chefs use this hat to imagine what it's like being an onion. You can let a bird cook. but don't let it feed you. Good advice. Honk if you were a goose in your past life. I think that's probably all of us, isn't it? No, much like the hollow flat earth theory, I shouldn't give that too much credit as a joke. Somebody out there probably believes the everyone was a goose in a past life theory. We get it, yes, we all came from geese. It's a complete load, but I don't want to talk to you anymore, so I'm just gonna nod and leave. Some apartments don't allow pets, but you can keep bats if you pretend to be upset about it. Honestly, powerful move. Powerful move. Alright, well, it's a little early. But I feel like now that we have the quadcopter, maybe I should, cut the stream, and then we can continue next week? Well, let's see how the story moves from here. Might wind up doing one more before we go. Got food poisoning from cat soup. Probably the bugs. Yeah, maybe it's all good that we're underground now. Maybe this is all fine. It's true, we've now reached the point of the story where we got the quadcopter. Okay, we'll do one more, I think. It'll still be a little early, but, it seems like we're gonna catch up with the story. Yep, so that's the quadcopter. It even talks. I mean, it could have just been a normal quadcopter, and it would still be, perhaps the greatest thing you could ever receive, but a talking quadcopter. Yeah, that is how it's able to stay in the air. Yeah. Oh no! I mean, it was neither stupid nor a toy. That's an advanced quadcopter, Mira. I mean, we do now, but I'm speaking with a future position. I know where everybody winds up. Alright. And now Mira's in control of the whole. Alright, well, first thing to go is gonna be the quadcopter. There we go. I mean, really, if anything, it's safer in the underground. Oh, there's a part right there. Don't think I didn't see you. Alright, so even something like the quadcopter will eventually join the underground. It is inevitable. Just collapse an entire tree. Alright, and there goes BK. But of course, it can't just end there. We've gotta get everything. Up to and including Donut County itself. all will be taken by the whole. Even its origin is not safe. Was that a great delivery? We don't know anymore. The nerve of this guy! It is an evil job that's actively devouring all that's in front of it. That's almost an apology. We're making progress. I mean, you know so much about trash, BK. You're so wise when it comes to trash, come on. And if you consider the world trash, then surely you must know something. Can we just send people donuts? Do they not need to ask for them first? Yep. And surely, if he can figure this out, he can figure out how to make the planet more hollow. 'Cause it's less hollow now that we're here. Oh yeah, the only abandoned house. You know, the world of Donut County is actually pretty great. There's exactly one house that's not in use, but it is in use, because Possum's there. Alright, well... there's Possum. I mean, we could deploy the hole, but, I'm thinking I'll check to see if we can find the items from the previous Trashopedia. There we go, donut shop, good. So yeah, we'll do one more Trashopedia, and then I think we'll call it a night, cause, it is early, but I think this is a pretty good halfway point. Anyway, BK's car. There's a lot of good trash in the back seats. Dogs act like they own the sidewalk. They don't. Seeds for a house. If you get poked by a cactus, you become a cactus, and then you've got to kill the original cactus so you can go back to normal. A piece of wood with a salad on top. It reminds you that you're not eating pizza. No explanation needed. Yeah, shop dumpster. I'm gonna skip this one. It's too sad to look at. Use this to make holes. Don't try to eat this unless you have friends. Yeah, if you start eating it, it's gonna go stale before you're done. One of many raccoon locations. Many holes are delivered from here. Not anymore, because it's in the hole now. Ring this if you get bored. I would switch bodies with a cactus, no questions asked. What's the meaning of life? Who cares when you have a quadcopter? The leader of the raccoons in Donut County. Yeah, take a good look. There he is, the Trash King. His image seems to just hover above the poster itself. This is how you know who wants to get owned by a hole. A lot of potential deliveries there. Long list, long list. Its protective shell is designed to be impenetrable. No one knows what's inside. It's soda, but you can't alter its DNA like you can with the cups. There are no donuts at Donut County. This is a terrible betrayal, and I can't believe you would tell me this. Do laptops dream of their keys falling out? It's a horrifying thought to them, yeah. People aren't meant to sit at a desk all day. They're meant to sit on a horse. Keep your tablet charged so you don't get bored and go outside. It'd be terrible if that were to happen. No, that's, we can't look at that yet. That's progress that we haven't made yet. That's all future stuff. That's trash that I know about, but you aren't allowed to know about. We will, however, learn more about that trash next week. So yeah, it's a little early, 20 minutes early, but I think this is a good halfway point. So we'll stop it there and resume next time. So yeah, Donut County, extremely cute game. Will BK learn anything? We'll have to see. But yeah, no, just a nice little silly bunch of puzzles, and also some of the best just flavor text for items I've seen in this kind of game. Really, kind of just on par with little incidental bits of dialogue from something like Katamari, you know? It's just a nice, silly little bit of text from the point of view from BK, who truly understands garbage. And no one does it like he does. But yeah, we'll finish this out, I think, next Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I mean, I guess maybe we won't, and I'll regret stopping here, but I remember the last few stages, so we do have some longer ones and some tougher ones. And while I said I remember them, there are a few puzzles I remember kind of being stuck on for, a couple minutes. That I don't actually remember the solution to, but maybe I will when I get there. Who knows? Either way, though, I'm pretty sure we'll be done next week. There's not too much else to do. It's a short game, but yeah. Nonetheless, though, yeah, we'll get back to that next week. As for other streams, though, got another good fun one Saturday, 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. That's gonna be Scribblenauts Unlimited. The second session of that, which is, I think gonna be pretty good, if it's anywhere near as good as the first one. I'm having fun with that game. It's just a shame that the actively, playable Scribblenauts are few in number. Because the first one's kinda meh, especially when the other ones exist, and the most recent one isn't even proper, so like, I think there's about 3 Scribblenauts games, which again is too bad, because they're fun little games. And then Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time is Xenoblade Chronicles X. We're getting close-ish to the end of side quests. A few more cropped up, though, after completing a certain one. So I don't know if we'll finish the pre-Chapter 11 side quests next session, but if we don't, we'll get close, so yeah, tune in next time for that. That's it for stream stuff, but you can catch the VODs on YouTube. I'm Dr. Masamune on there. And, hey, while you're there, guess what? There are Let's Plays there, too. Mega Man 03 is Monday, Saints Row 4 is Wednesday, and Mega Man Battle Network 2 is Friday, which is tomorrow, which, I think is the end of this scenario, right? Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Right, yeah, no, after that's the end of the scenario. But the next session is definitely a very good one. I'm very much looking forward to, the many crimes of Land Hikari. But yeah, we'll get to that tomorrow. That's it for LP stuff. You can support me on Patreon or Ko-fi if you want. I'm Fefner on both those sites, and you can find links to those easily enough in the Twitch bio, or underneath the YouTube videos. Right, well then. We'll, again, most likely finish this up next week, so, yeah, I guess we'll see how BK gets everybody out of trouble. The heroic BK, who's done nothing wrong in his entire life. See y'all then.